Hello everyone, how are you all? In today's session, we are going to discuss very interesting and important topic, that is internet online surfing. This is the topic related with our life, and whenever we are using the internet, we are facing a problem, that is our information is not secure. We are always on the risk. Our information can be hacked and can be threatened. So there are so many potential threats which affect our life. So in this chapter, we are going to discuss about that risk over the internet and how the problem can be resolved. So we are also going to find the solution for it. So listen carefully, watch carefully and follow carefully.
Internet, online surfing. Internet is the wider network that allow computer network around the world run by companies, government, universities and other organizations to talk to one another. While using internet, we need to follow some rules that are called net etiquettes. It refers to a set of expectations that describe appropriate behavior when interacting online. Some basic internet etiquettes to be followed during the cyber interaction or communications are: be courteous and polite in language. हमें विनम्रता से बात करनी चाहिए. Keep the message short and simple. हमें easily understandable language में मैसेज लिखना चाहिए. Never disclose private and personal information. हमें अपनी कोई भी पर्सनल और प्राइवेट इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर नहीं करनी चाहिए. बी काइंड एंड प्रोफेशनल इन ऑनलाइन डिस्कशन. जब भी आप इंटरनेट पर किसी से बात करते हैं तो आपको पोलाइटली बात करनी है और लिमिटेड बात करनी है. रिस्पेक्ट द प्राइवेसी ऑफ अदर्स. अगर आपको कोई अपनी पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं बताना चाहता तो आपको किसी को फोर्स नहीं करना है. नेवर बी फ्रेंड स्ट्रेंजर्स ऑन सोशल मीडिया. इंटरनेट पर अननोन लोगों से ज़्यादा फ्रैंक नहीं होना है. So these are net etiquettes you need to keep in mind while using the internet. Fine? So next is potential threats in the cyber world. In the digital world, everything is open and accessible by the public in general. When we are using internet and using a web service like online shopping, online money transaction, social networking, then our data is online and available to the public. So there is always a risk of threatening over the internet and your confidential information can be hacked. So we will learn one by one what are the risks over the internet. First is computer virus. Computer virus is a program written to alter the way a computer operates without the permission or knowledge of the user. It affects the functionality of the computer. It replicates and executes itself, usually doing damage to your computer in the process. Next is data theft. As the name indicates, this is one of the common form of threatening in the cyber world. Your personal information can be hacked by the attackers. Next is data manipulation. By means of data manipulation is your personal data can be stolen and edited, leading to the crime like data theft and identity theft. Privacy infiltration. Using web services not only store a record but also leaves a digital footprint whenever you go. This can be tracked by hackers and data thieves in the cyber world. That means whatever you do on the internet, it can be tracked by using the digital prints. To avoid this situation, you need to delete browser history after accessing the internet. Worms are the malicious programs that are, unlike the computer virus, not attack your personal information, but it slow down the process. It replicate themselves and create multiple files. They don't need a host program to run themselves. They only replicate themselves to consume disk space, thereby making the PC too slow. Trojan horse It's a computer virus and it imitates the appearance of a regular software. It look like a regular software, but it attack the computer system by deleting and sometimes rewriting, editing the system file. These are well-known malicious programs and that are often specially created to trace the login details. It's also attack over the user details. Next is malware. Malware such as viruses, worms, and Trojan horse are programs specially designed to attack your computer system and disturb the normal functioning of the computer. Your computer system can get infected through the email and a file transfer. Your system can also get infected if an infected external storage devices like USB and flash drive, like pen drive, if you transfer the data from the virus containing pen drive, then once infected, a malware can corrupt the available data. It can change the file and it can also enable a remote access to your computer system. That means it can be easily accessible and easily attackable by hackers or viruses. Next is spyware and adware. A spyware is a malicious application designed to spy on your computer. It can track information you submit on the internet or even monitor your online activity. Whatever you do over the internet, it can track the information. An adware can constantly display unwanted advertisement material on your monitor. Whenever you have playing games or accessing the social network, maybe you have seen some unwanted ads coming on your desktop or on your mobile. So that are adwares. Whenever you clicking on that ads, it may be virus. So whenever you see any unuseful ads on your screen, then you should close that. You should not open that. Okay. Phishing. Phishing involves sending fraudulent messages to gain sensitive information. These type of messages you will receive in your inbox and your email messages, where you will get messages like you won a lottery of that much amount and you got that vouchers of that much amount and you get some gifts. And whenever you click on these messages and reply, it will ask for the credit card details, your account details. So it can be loss of data, loss of money. So these are the consequences of a phishing attack. So you should not share your sensitive information with reply such messages. Ransomware. It is a type of malicious software or malware designed to deny access to a computer system or data until a ransom is paid. Ransomware typically spread through phishing emails or by unknowingly visiting an infected website. It will hack the system and display a message you can't access the system until you need to pay some amount to access the system. So it's a ransomware malware. So there are so many potential threats in the cyber world. Whenever accessing the internet or computer over the network, we need to be attentive and keep our data safely. So we need to follow the safety measures which we will discuss next. Next is cyber safety. There are so many safety measures that we need to take for protecting our data from the cyber attacks. First one is install a strong antivirus software to protect your system from outside hackers. So here antivirus is also a computer program which protect your computer from hackers and viruses. Use a strong password and change it in every 6 months. We need to use complex password as possible, like combinations of alphabets, numeric values, special symbols, and we need to change it frequently. Never download any attachment from unknown sites or persons. That means we should download apps or software always from authenticated sites or need to borrow from authorized person. Always log out from social networking sites before you shut down your system. Evaluate your privacy setting. That means you need to evaluate what you need to be public and what you need to be private. If you get any threatening message, immediately take action by reporting it to the concerned authorities. That means if you get any fraud calls, any threatening messages, that you need to inform cyber cell and you need to complain regarding this. So these are the safety measures you need to keep in mind and need to be followed whenever accessing the internet. So whatever we learned in this video, I hope you will keep in mind whenever next time accessing the internet. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you.